Lately, I've been having interesting stories on my YouTube feed account, like crime that has to do with sex, like passionate crimes. And also, like, there was this another video that actually shook me up a little bit. It was a video of this lady talking about the amount of cases of STDs infection that is going down in the United States. All this because of what? Because of lust. Now, there's that lust of just normal lust, which is very heavy frequency if it's not managed. And there is that lust of addiction. Yeah. If you say you're addicted to lust, there's only one thing to say is to seek help. Mainly or partly because there is another problem underneath that needs to be addressed. Now, for the normal lust, guys, it needs to be managed. And in this video, I want to talk about how to manage lust or sex. Yeah. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Alula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego. How do you manage this powerful energy that is traveling in your veins? Sometimes so heavily, sometimes you feel like you have lost control. Some man can't even think straight. Believe me, I've been there. And let me tell you something. There's a way to manage this. Now, the worst thing you can do from experience is to suppress your sexual desires. Oh God, this is wrong. If you just do this, guys, this lust builds and builds and builds and builds. This is the story of girls in the church. This is the story of a good man that is pretending to be in a good relationship, but his frequency is filled with lust. Let me tell you something. If you don't find a way to manage lust or sex or relationship, guys, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna suffer in a way that from things that you can never come back from. Seriously speaking, let's just say what lust does. I mean, let me just talk about what lust does to you spiritually. It weakens your aura. This is why many women have a disgust for like a modern man. Why? Not because of anything. Because this man have been trained to be lustful, like since they've been young, through pornography, through media, through. You see what I'm saying? Now this thing, guys, it needs to be managed, and it needs to be managed well. Now let's get down to the points, guys. How do you begin to manage this powerful energy? The first one is seed retention or conserving of your life force. Now, early on in my journey, I discovered seed retention as a way of elevation. But what I didn't know back then was seed retention is also a double-edged sword. Meaning that if your heart is not purified, if you don't have the right intention sexually, when you go on this journey of celibacy or seed retention, guys, in the beginning, you're gonna be feeling so lustful. Now, if you go and act on these desires, guys, you are in the most dangerous spot right there. Now, to travel this journey of seed retention, guys, and come out on the other end like a well-balanced individual, is a journey. It will be a journey that will take like several years. And this stage of your transformation, of taking your power back, guys, is a good idea for you to be alone. Now, for example, if you do celibacy or seed retention and you have a little trauma that has not been addressed, you see what I'm saying? Now that seed retention will eliminate that trauma, even make it 10 times, and this will put you in a bad place sexually. You see what I'm saying? So this period of time is where you have to resist every sexual urges, relationships, and maybe be alone for a while. That's what I did. Now, as you continue to travel this seed retention journey, you're gonna begin to transform from within. There's a time where you feel so energized after several months of being in this state. Then you're gonna come to what we call a flat line. This is where usually you lose your libido and things like that. So what's going on there is a reconstruction of your sexual energy, which is happening. And in this time, usually you don't feel like mingling with, you just want to stay to yourself. But before you get there, guys, you got to cross that bridge. Basically, what I'm saying is to do seed retention is like a dam. You see what I'm saying? If there's no good avenue to direct this life force, then this will just accumulate to more lust. That's because energy cannot be destroyed. It can be only transmuted or transferred. Therefore, you got to build reservoirs for this energy to flow in a couple of different directions. For example, you can do it to fix your body. That's one reservoir. You can do it to learn more things that you are interested in, to discover yourself. That's another reservoir, guys. You see what I'm saying? And you can also use it to beat lust itself if you're disciplined and you are able to travel the road. All right, let's get down to the second point. How do you begin, guys, to manage lust, this powerful energy? Is to delay the satisfaction or the things that you do sexually. Now, when you begin to take your power back, there's no doubt, guys, urges will be there. These urges in the first months of this, or weeks, or days, or whatever, will be so heavy. This is where, guys, you got to build discipline. This is where you got to build mental toughness. Now, it is so unrealistic to say, don't do it like, just like stop this thing, it's cold turkey, whatever. No, that'll be too heavy, or that will shock your system. Now, if you begin to delay these encounters or these experiences, guys, then you're building mental strength slowly but slowly, which was what I was doing actually. You see what I'm saying? Now, a couple of years into it, I'm telling you that I'm on the other end of this, and it feels fucking great. Seriously speaking. You know what I'm saying? You look at people just the way you are, minus the lust, especially the women. You see them for who they are, just like a man, some good, some bad. But if you put lust there, all you see is lust. Delaying like lust, guys, lust for experiences, will help you build discipline and mental toughness for you to manage this. All right, let's get down to the last point. What is that? Is disconnect from these images or videos or places or people that carry that frequency. Limit the access to your frequency, and the change will begin to happen for you. The funny thing about you, things that you realize as you get awareness, is that, man, it's like a lot of things that we're accustomed to, or things that we do, or things that we think is normal. Most of it is not even our thought. It's been programmed into us by the people that want you to be a certain way. Especially sex. You see what I'm saying? Now, for people in my generation, our sexual style is mainly programmed by porn. You see what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. If you lay down in that fashion with your loved ones, your days are numbered to be together. Yeah, man. You got to turn off, disconnect mentally from these things. And guys, that will help you manage your lust. All right.